Hi guys, happy, is it? No, oops, take two. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas Eve. I'm so confused right now. I don't know what it is. It's Christmas Eve. And this is just a beautiful holiday to celebrate. I just finished cooking it up in the kitchen. I'm real quick in the kitchen because I'm like a master chef and I love food and I love to eat. And I'm just, making sure that the people at church are being fed tonight. And I'm going to drop a few plates off to some other hungry people out there I know that, need food. And it's important that we all eat and we eat good food. But the purpose of me saying hello and happy Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve, happy holidays to you right now is because as I was on Facebook, my coach, my mentor, my soul sister from another mister made a post here of one of the legendary classic poems that most families read to their children on Christmas Eve. Um, I was blessed to have had a father that taught me to read at an early age. And, one of the things she wrote here, she wrote that, hope you find the time to read this with someone you love. Wishing you a beautiful one. Judy Mae Murphy. And I thought to myself as I was cooking, let me read it to you. So I'm going to read you a classic poem by Clement Clarke Moore. And I invite you to share this with your family and to share this with your friends and to read it to your little ones as you lay them to bed tonight as they excitingly expect Santa Claus in the morning because Santa Claus comes to all houses, whether you see it or not. He comes everywhere. So let me read this to you. Excuse me if I'm not looking at you because I'm looking at the screen. Okay, so A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Clarke Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. Oh, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, well, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry! His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn like a book bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it enticed his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh till his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Guys, Merry Christmas. We only got one life to live, So let's live it right. And let's, I have to share a really quick story today. On the street, I must have said Merry Christmas to every person I made eye contact with, all of them strangers. And I love talking to strangers. It's probably one of my weaknesses because I talk to damn near everybody. And it was just so awesome that the spirit that people are filled with at this time of year allows them to look in people's eyes again. So I encourage you to say Merry Christmas to everyone because this is it. It's 2014 coming. Let's make it a great year. Love you guys.